Ah, let's try this once again. Let's try silent sharing. All right, so it's been a couple minutes and nobody's came into the live stream. And again, Google has it on their thing. Even their AI Gemini thing tells you that it recommends the stream out to a few people, your content, and then it goes from there on how they engage and whatnot. But that must be a lie because I said I'm making another channel and tomorrow I'll do a live stream on that channel. We'll see. Actually, I'll make two other channels just to see what's going on here. Because there ain't no restrictions on my account from my other account. Because the only thing they told me was I couldn't use my other account to try to get people to come to a new account that was monetized or anything like that. So I haven't been doing that. So there shouldn't be no restrictions. I deleted that account too. So unless there's some, like I said, unless there really is shadow banning stuff, maybe something I said in a comment somewhere. I don't know. Something weird, but at the same time, either Google's giving false information on how the algorithm actually works, and there is no, it doesn't recommend nothing out to a started audience, or the system's broken, or I have something like some kind of restrictions against this account, which that could be why my cat videos ain't getting any views. But at the same time, I don't know. It's a mystery. And I don't know anybody to share this stuff with. So I don't know. But it's supposed to be fair. Like you're supposed to have a chance to actually get a lot of views through the algorithm. But what I'm seeing here now with this new channel, I'm actually glad that I made it for content because I'm seeing that there is a big difference. There is a really big difference in the way that it doesn't even recommend the stream out to anybody. I'll give it like another minute or so, but I don't know. Like I'll probably do a long live stream later, doing some drawing and research stuff and have some fun doing it. But I don't see any point in doing a long live stream right now, and the YouTube algorithm isn't even recommending the stream out to nobody. YouTube algorithm, what's going on? Why is my stream not getting recommended to anybody? You're supposed to recommend my stream to a starting audience. I don't see no starting audience. There hasn't even been one person in here. What is going on? Where is the people? There is no people, no audience at all, not even a starting audience. How are you even going to tell if my stream's doing any good or not if you don't have any data to read from? YouTube's algorithm, probably AI runs YouTube too. So YouTube AI, what's going on with my account? What's going on? Why is it not? Why is there nobody coming in? Do you guys really? Does YouTube really just solely depend on people bringing people to this stuff, and then tell a lot of other people that it's not like that, just so they'll use it too? That would be very manipulative, but I don't know. I can't say it for a fact. I'm not saying that for a fact now. I'm saying that in theory because right now it seems that way, but maybe it's like I said, maybe it's something to do with this account. But this is a new account. I haven't even had this account that long. This is like a not even a year, maybe a year. See, April. Yeah, so this account's only a year old, which I created some content with Emma Myers, the editor of that, and that did really good on this account. Maybe this account just needs to do edits of celebrity stuff. Seems to be something that definitely gets a lot of views somehow. Well, it didn't really get a lot of views. I think it got like maybe 1,000 views, which I mean that's decent, but at the same time, we're talking about YouTube here. There's millions of people that use it, so 1,000 views is decent, but at the same time, it's not that good. But as a person that makes content, I can tell you it's a struggle to even get a couple of views, even if you have a few thousand followers. Like I noticed, like one of my videos that I've done on here so far, it got like 100 views or something like that, and then some of them didn't get but barely any views. And I was like, huh, this kind of reminds me even when I had 3,000, almost 3,000 subscribers. I wasn't getting that many views on all my content. Some of them was struggling just to get 100 views. So I guess there is no difference in 0 subscribers to 3,000 subscribers in YouTube, from my experience. I mean, that's what I experienced through my point of view and stuff. That would be the facts from my point of view. So that's the truth about that. And nobody's helped me to see a different thing either. So I can't see it differently because nobody's actually helped me to see it differently. It takes a helping hand to make somebody see something differently. So if it was different, somebody would have already helped me on that. Oh boy, this sucks. I'm about to go back to my TikTok, go make me some TikTok videos and just keep flooding YouTube with a bunch of content. At least I can keep it with storage. It'll be like a storage for me now. YouTube's my storage space. And start this with all of yeah, that's what I need to do. I need to upload all the content on my phone on here on this new and then do the same thing on my other page too. Yeah. No bueno. No bueno. No bueno. No bueno. Anabong balita. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah. The bad part is my niece was gonna start doing YouTube stuff because she was wanting to get monetized and stuff. And I told her it's all fake. You know what I mean? After the stuff that I experienced through it, YouTube with that monetization, and then them making me leave the program because of no reasons at all. like, yeah. So a lot of people was disappointed about that, and I think a lot of people probably will be leaving YouTube platform. I hope they don't. I hope they'll stick around and support me and come back to this channel. But yeah, unfortunately, there was some people that was following me that was inspiring to be YouTubers and stuff. And after the bad experiences I had, that kind of discouraged them in doing the stuff now because they're like, well, if this could happen to Mike, that could happen to anybody. And I'm a good person, and they know it. You know what I mean? So that is the bad part about that. I didn't want to discourage anybody's journey, but at the same time, it wasn't my fault that YouTube did that. So I mean, sometimes people. Sometimes sometimes you'll have people in high positions that can help somebody, but they don't. So they drop the ball, and then it has a ripple effect on other people too and things. But that's just how it is. So I can't do anything about that. I got love for everybody though. But yeah, I definitely didn't want nobody to get discouraged. I believe anything is possible if you put your mind to it. Anybody could be a superstar if they want to. Anybody could be whatever they want to be. Anybody could be a president. I believe that if they put their mind to it. But then when you have a lot of people doing other people bad, like what I went through, it discourages people and makes them think, oh, well, no, it's not possible. But don't stop believing. Ooh, wait. Screaming at me every day, but I still believe in love. Nobody cares about my people, but I still believe in love. That's what we're screaming at me about. All right, here we go. Let's get back to the live stream. Which you've already did some gaming live and this and that. Awesome stuff, right? Might do another gaming live stream too. Mix it up a bit. Or just leave this live stream going as long as possible. See what my battery's looking like. Oh, let me make sure I'm not on my mobile data. No, 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 no. I can't flip the camera around. I set the camera over here though. We can do the lights. Uh-oh. Put the lights on. Let the light call the dragons. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna fall. Oh, I'm muted. The muted lights. The lights. No. So we're gonna be doing some codes with the light codes. Right now we're doing light codes, disco light codes, party light code. Fun stuff. Let's see if anybody can guess the code. Much much love to you, beautiful peoples. I've been streaming for all night. It was 1 hour and 11 minutes when I looked, and then it just clicked to 1 hours and 12 minutes. Very divine. Which yeah, I'm just doing this one to see if the stream's being recommended out, which it's currently not. The only people that came in here was the people that I told about my new channel at the store. Just kind of proves my point that I was saying to people that was finding my stream. They was lying about not uh being told about it or something. Because yeah, the stream ain't been recommended out to nobody. Hmm. Hey, at least I gotta have a long live stream, right? Probably gonna do some gaming. See if anybody comes into the live stream while I'm gaming. See what all options we got here. So that was for the poll. I don't think anybody's seen the poll. I don't even think the poll came through. I don't even see it. There's settings for the live stream. All kinds of different stuff for the live stream. What is the hype feature? Somebody was telling me something about a hype feature on YouTube. I haven't ever seen that option. What is the hype feature? Anybody know? Let me see if it's in here. Stream, manage. I don't see anything. Let's see here. Reactions, zone, time, moderation activity, participant. What am I looking for here? Something I was looking for. Yeah, that's an idea. I can do that on the notes. Yeah, I can't do that right now. Whoops, that's not it. What is this? Oh, that is overlay breaks. I have no idea. What is, ooh, whoops, hit the wrong key. I hit the wrong key. Hmm. I just think I could edit it right here. Cool. Customization. Woo, 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 woo. Testing, testing. Microphone check. Woo. I don't think the microphone works too well. It's only going up to one. Woo, woo. You'll think it'll go up higher, right? Testing, testing. One, two, three. Testing, testing. Microphone is live. Testing, testing. Is anybody out there in YouTube world? Testing, one, two, three. Testing, testing. One, two. Testing, one, two, three. Testing, testing. One, two, three. I do appreciate the likes. Whoever left, I know who left those. Thanks, Sarah and Samurai Cheese Puff. Y'all girls are awesome. Yeah, I think I'm gonna change the channel name to this one to Mike Kung Fu 904, like my PlayStation name. Probably better that way. But I can't do it for so many days. Which I don't know. I might make my other channel. Might make I made a new channel today. Might make that one my main channel. I got a lot of content I could upload to it. And I could always make more content. That's for sure. I'm gonna take all my TikTok videos and put them probably on my new channel that I made. I gotta wait for the verification for the live stream thing to go through. If nobody knows, you actually gotta verify a phone number and stuff to go live before, if you want to go live before you get to 50 subscribers through the PC and stuff. Through the website, you can go live. You don't need 50 subscribers, but at the same time, YouTube doesn't recommend your stream out to nobody. So, yeah, me having no friends, and I guess nobody really. Yeah, I'm mentally ill, so I guess people just don't like me. Yeah, a lot of people act like they care, but they don't care. Dun, 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 dun. Let's try different hashtags. Let's see. Let's do trending. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Chill. Live stream. Maybe that'll work. Let's see. Let's see if those hashtags help the stream. Hey, a channel with no subscribers doing an hour and something live stream. Woo woo! Good way to break this channel in. Good way to check it out and see if it even gets a starting audience. Which so far I haven't even gotten a starting audience. I'm kind of disappointed about that. YouTube, the Google thing says that you get a starting audience if you don't know people to share your stuff out with, right? Like they'll recommend it to a certain amount of people, and we ain't even got a starting audience. Like, where is our starting audience? YouTube's algorithm, it's got to be broken. But at least I could test it out really good on this new channel, right? And I could see if people really cared about me, honestly. If they come searching for me and find me on this channel, this new one that I made, then that would be awesome. Hopefully they do. Um, I really want them to. Probably need them to. But at the same time, I can't get high expectations for that. Anytime I get high expectations about people, I always get let down and hurt really bad. And the same thing, and like I had high expectations from the YouTube partner program thing, and I got hurt really bad with that stuff. Really thought the people at YouTube would care and understand my situation and actually help and fix the issue. But yeah, it is what it is, though, right? I've already shed a bunch of tears, and yeah, I just need to be happy. Honestly, I wish that girl Maddie would have really, yeah, I wish she really cared about me, like she was saying. Then I would have actually had somebody to talk to and go do stuff with. But nope, but I ain't giving up. I've been on the Facebook dating thing. Maybe I'll meet somebody on there. with my social anxiety and my mental illnesses, I don't really go nowhere. I don't really want to go nowhere. If I had somebody to go somewhere with, that would be a different story. But yeah, oh well, right. Just train my kung fu, keep training hard, work on all my other social media stuff, start posting stuff on uh, threads and whatnot, and post more on TikTok. Post a lot on here still too. I got a lot of videos that I gotta upload still, just to get caught up on all everything that's in my little thing. Then I'll go put them on some of my other sites and then delete them. Like I said, hey, even if YouTube doesn't work out, at least I got all the storage on here for all my videos. Oh yeah, I deleted all those when I deleted my other channel. Hey, at least I still got some of my old videos, and I could always make new videos. So hey, oh well, yeah. And I got all my art stuff. It was cool having documentation of all the art that I draw on live streams. But hey, I deleted all that too. I deleted everything. Oh man, I was like Mariah Carey when she burned down a house. I was just upset. And yeah, or like, it was an accident. Yeah, it was an accident. Yeah, no, it was an accident. People really hurt me, so I was like, hey, let me just delete that channel. And the people that really care about me, hey, they'll find me. And I'm probably getting my hopes up too much for that too, because the only people that's scamming is the two people that was at the store, the two married ladies. Their husbands are nice. But yeah. Um, huh. Maybe I should have thought about this more. But I mean, I've lost my mind, but that is the truth of it. Like, if anybody did care about me enough that was watching me on that channel, they're gonna go and look and see I'm not there no more, and they're gonna be like, "Where did I go?" Be able to type some stuff in and find me on this one, hopefully, or hopefully, I don't know. I don't even know anymore. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I've been so upset and stuff. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I had almost 3,000 subscribers. I had 5,000 videos. But hey, I felt like nobody cared. So what else you gonna do? Right? Huh, I don't even know. Shit. Oh, I can share my screen. Cool. I might not want to do that right now, though. All right, so I guess I better introduce myself fully. If anybody comes in here, or if anybody scrolls through this live stream in the future and finds this message in a bottle, basically, because it's been a long live stream and I was mainly just waiting to see if people would come in to talk to me and whatnot. But might as well throw some messages in here, right? For people that listen or people that dig a little deeper. If anybody does, right? You never know. You never know if people will actually take the time to go a little bit deeper and find a little bit more meaning to stuff, right? But anyways, I am Mikey Fu. Like I was saying earlier, I have a bunch of different names. Smoking Dragon. Some people call me Mike. Some people call me Michael. My brother used to love calling me Michael Bonifacio the Great. That was my middle name. And then I'd always train Kung Fu, and he thought it was really amazing. And he would call me the Great. But let me see. When I was just a little, when I was first born, I can remember being inside of the womb before I was born, right? I can remember back even further than that. Um, I can remember back to being like a light form, celestial type being with amazing wings and just feeling so loved and so loved and needed and just complete, right? And then I remember going into the womb. It was really weird. I don't know if this was just dreams inside the womb or if this really happened, but whenever the energy connected with the little the little baby me, like I looked like a little Ellie, as all I can remember, and I was so excited. The energy was so excited, and then boom, it was together as one, right? Now, then I remember being born and just having all the emotions. I remember when I was a little baby, I had all the emotions. I guess that was the depression. I don't know. Maybe it was just me being more sensitive. But as soon as I was born, I just started feeling all these emotions. Just emotions, a lot of emotions. But I always had these dreams, right? I would have dreams about this girl, like an imaginary friend almost, right? And she would always be there for me, like a companion, a good friend, just someone that was always there for me. And she would teach me about the stars, the different constellations, and just how to have fun and be free. It was very fun. Mud pies. Anyway, um, then I got a little bit older and I stopped seeing this imaginary friend. Um, Mainly because they made me see a therapist that told me I needed to da 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 before they put me away and all kinds of stuff. But then I got older, a little bit older. I think I was like 5 or whatever. When I was 5 years old, some stuff happened to me where I was sexually abused. I was raped by a babysitter. I don't know the babysitter's name. It was a girl. And then also, one of my sister's brothers was really weird stuff, messing around with her and trying to mess around, do stuff for Buzz. But it was this bad situation, and I told my sister's dad about it, and he got in a fight with the boy, and I don't remember what happened, but uh, just that whole situation messed with my head. it had me really messed up, being messed with and stuff. I mean, I was a little kid. Little kids are supposed to play and have fun and not worry about adult stuff. You know what I mean? Kids shouldn't have to grow up fast. But in this world, I've noticed that people and stuff want you to grow up really fast. They don't want you to enjoy your childhood. That's why I always act like a kid too. Like I'll embrace my child side just because I didn't have too good of a childhood with stuff that happened to me. So that's why I always try to be more playful and uh, just act like a big kid. But then I got older. I think I was in my preteens when I met some friends at school. I thought they was my friends. That's when I learned that you can't trust everybody. I learned that the hard way. You can't trust everybody. These people that I thought was friends, some stuff ended up happening. They got jealous about some stuff, and then they tried to kill me or whatever. Um, that left a lot of messed up memories in my head too. That's for sure. People that you grow really attached to become your enemies and will hurt you, right? And then I think a couple years after that, I met my brother. Because my brother was disabled and he was adopted, right? My mom was talking to his dad at the time. I had to be like 15, 16, maybe 14, 15. I don't know. But my mom was talking to his dad, and then I started getting to know my brother. I call him my brother even though he wasn't related because we become really good brothers. That's for sure. I took care of him a lot, but he was completely mentally ill, mentally disabled. Like sometimes he couldn't even feed himself or anything. Uh, he couldn't understand a lot of stuff. Um, this is a lot of stuff. He had a lot of issues, but he was like a giant kid too, right? Um, so we always hung out, played video games and stuff. And yeah, that's when I started training kung fu. Like a couple years after, uh, with my brother, my mom ended up adopting him because his dad had basically threw him away. His dad had left him on our porch with all his clothes and stuff. And at that time, he was like 17, 18. So we ended up taking him in. And like I said, he became my brother. We did everything together. He was a really good person, even though he had his moments because of, you know what I mean? I have mental illnesses, so I know we have our moments. And that's why I guess people just want to put us in, uh, put us in boxes and just keep us away from everybody, I guess. I don't know. But I know I had my moments. My brother had his moments, but he was a good person. He was a very loving person. But yeah, after a couple years after that, his after his dad abandoned him, and we took him in and stuff. A couple years after that, I started training martial arts, kung fu and stuff. Um, I was training under a few different instructors. Then also my pops. I called him my pops because he told me to call him pops. He was a grandmaster at martial arts. He wasn't really my pops though. He was like a father. I didn't ever know my real father, so he was definitely like a father to me. Oh, Lee Chong, that's what he was called. Lee Chong, but he told me to call him pops. Man, he would teach me a lot of different styles of like Muay Thai and stuff. And we went fishing all the time. Me, him, and my brother. We went fishing out there at Glen St. Mary's River. It was beautiful. And I would train my kung fu out there, catch fish, just have fun. But yeah, taking care of my brother, and then oh, I had some pit bulls too at the time. Some pit bulldogs that I got from this person named Cracker Jack that I would do yard work and stuff for. He would give me like a couple of dollars to work with him. Um, but yeah, I had some pit bulls that I got from him that he had sold me. Um, those pit bulls were so beautiful, beautiful, good dogs. That's for sure. uh, they ended up passing away though. They got bit by a rattlesnake. But yeah, after training kung fu for a while, I started doing tournaments. My brother would be rooting me on. He wasn't able to go to the place with me. Yeah, they would have. They would have been kicking us out. He could get rowdy, that's for sure. But so I ended up doing tournaments with the martial arts that I learned. I learned a few different styles because I learned kung fu under, like I said, Lee Chung taught me some Muay Thai, Wing Chun, and then I learned a little bit of Wing Chun from another instructor that's here in Florida. Um, then I learned Five Ancestors Fist at the Tai Chi Kung Fu Academy. I learned some Tai Chi there too. Uh, it's a good mix of martial arts, that's for sure. Uh, but yeah, when I was going to the Tai Chi Kung Fu Academy, that's when I learned money. Money definitely pays for everything, right? Because I would see a lot of the people that wouldn't be that good at the Kung Fu, but they could basically buy their next belt with the testing and stuff fees, right? And nobody failed the testing. Which I mean, as long as you're trying, you're doing good, right? As long as you're trying, that's all that matters. But nobody felt the testing. But yeah, people that had money would advance very quick through these systems, and then the people that didn't have no money would be stuck only going so far, right? And that's when I learned money definitely set a line for a lot of things with people, money and policies. Because yeah, I was only a couple weeks late on my tuition after going to this kung fu school for years, and I thought people actually cared about me there at the Tai Chi Kung Fu Academy. It was in Fleming Island, but I thought the people actually cared about me. You know what I mean? But then when I was a couple weeks late on tuition, they was like, "Oh, you can't come here no more." And I was like, "Okay." So that's when I started mixing my own style together. I was like, "Hey, nobody can take kung fu from me because kung fu really comes from inside of you, honestly, for your hard work and dedication." So I started mixing up the Dragon Shadow Fist. Then I retired from that after because yeah, depression and stuff and taking care of my disabled brother. I was like, you know what, that's enough of that. Let me just go ahead and retire from that. And so I took care of my brother for years, which I thought my brother would be around forever. I thought my brother would be around forever. Then we ended up getting in a car accident, and he had some complications internally that just wasn't right. In the hospitals, because he was on welfare insurance, the hospitals didn't want to do much, and life-saving surgeries apparently cost a lot of money, and the money ain't there. And apparently, they don't want to do it or something. I don't know. That I still don't understand how money can stop people from actually helping people and stuff, policies and money. Yeah, that's how. But yeah, when my brother died, because he passed away in my arms, they tried to bring him back to life, and they had him on the ICU thing, and it was breathing for him and stuff, and he was just lifeless, and yeah, he was gone. That broke my heart too, because like I said, I thought my brother would be around forever. My brother was my best friend. My brother was my only friend. My brother was my only friend. And when he died, a piece of me died too. And that was the only friend that I had was my brother. So when he died, it really hurt me a lot. And I kept trying to get support and stuff for his only social media thing, and nobody cared to help. Then after he died, I still try to get help from people, and nobody cared to help. I just don't understand why people don't care. I just really don't understand why people don't care. I wish it was easier to find somebody that cared. But now, yeah, here I am. I don't have any friends. I don't have any support. I don't have anybody. But I'm trying. I like to just try. I deleted my other channel because YouTube took away from my monetization. I was trying to make money just to help myself, help people, help animals. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know anymore. But that's it. If anybody ever finds this message, hey, all I can do is try, right? Much love.